A weary traveler, lost on his journey, arrives at an abandoned village, his footsteps crunching on the overgrown dirt road. The village is eerily quiet. There's no sign of life. Houses stand dilapidated, with broken windows and empty doorways. An unsettling feeling hangs in the air. The traveler steps into an old cottage, drawn by the creak of its door. Inside, everything is left as if people had vanished suddenly. There's uneaten food on the table, a fire still burning in the hearth, and personal items scattered around. A diary is found on the table, but it's half burnt, with most of its pages unreadable. The remaining pages speak of a strange ritual to keep something buried forever. The traveler ventures outside, following a strange, unnerving feeling toward the edge of the village. There, hidden beneath an ancient oak tree, he finds a weathered stone crypt with a heavy iron door. The markings on the door are old, almost indecipherable, but there is an undeniable sense of something ancient and evil behind it. The traveler, determined to learn the truth, unearths a plaque near the crypt. It reveals the village's tragic past. Centuries ago, the villagers had made a pact to keep an ancient evil sealed within the crypt, but over time, they had begun to vanish one by one. The last entry in the plaque's inscription says, "Only one will remain to guard the secret." The traveler realizes that the villagers' disappearance was not random. They were sacrificed to keep the evil locked away. As the traveler reads the final words aloud, the ground trembles. The crypt's heavy iron door slowly creaks open, revealing a dark, cavernous interior. A deep growl, like the sound of something waking after a long slumber, echoes from within. The traveler hears whispers, voices of those who had once lived here warning him to leave. The crypt is not just a tomb, it is a prison for something far darker. The traveler attempts to flee, but the ground seems to shift beneath him. The shadows in the crypt seem to follow him, creeping ever closer. Just as the entity's form begins to emerge from the darkness, massive, monstrous, and twisted, he races back to the village, hoping to escape the curse. But the village is now different. The buildings seem more distorted, and the once empty streets are filled with spectral figures, the spirits of the villagers who had been sacrificed. The traveler reaches the edge of the village, but the path is blocked by an enormous, shadowy figure, the entity that had been sealed away for generations. Its form is ever shifting, its face grotesque, and it speaks to the traveler in an ancient, forgotten tongue. The traveler falls to his knees in despair, realizing that the village's curse was never meant to end. It was eternal. The camera pans back to the crypt, now sealed again, as if nothing had ever happened. The village is silent, as it was when the traveler first arrived. But in the reflection of the crypt's door, the traveler's face appears, his eyes hollow, his face twisted in eternal terror. He is now a part of the village, trapped forever, just like the others.